The Tigers' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will have the football first. LSU had to fight for every bit of it, but they took home the boot the last time they saw the Razorbacks.
Yeah, close game. Those rivalry games are fun to watch, especially when they go down to the wire. And LSU did what they needed to do to get the boot, to take it back. Now it's on the line today, Palmer.
That's what the LSU coaching staff was so happy about, was that their team could handle their emotions.
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Rides the option, he keeps it. Got a little grass. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Sends it back in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to buy time. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Russell. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. He gets away. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Whooping, going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board. They are going nuts. Big sweep.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tigers offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. A matchup that we're going to lock in on left side of the line, and whether they can keep this edge rusher at bay. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. LSU right back to the line. They'll run play action. Heaves it on the run. Hauls it in down the sideline. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. shakes off the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And while that last pass was complete, it's left them in an even worse situation on third down. Here's a heat. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a first down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Trying to move them on the counter. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Jackson will throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wilson. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. LSU quick to the line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon.
Might have a chance. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage. And right now, it's all through the air.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
I think one thing LSU fans want to see right out the gate with this Lane Kiffin offense, can we get some balance? Durham's been here for a couple of years. You've seen some high moments, Palmer, but like they need to get this run game going. They brought in a bunch of offensive linemen in the portal, and especially a big boy over there at left tackle. Interested to see if they can get that run game going.
And they should be able to get it going, too, at LSU, because when you think about Lane Kiffin's offenses back at Ole Miss, I know everybody talks about them throwing the football, but they were always able to run it, too. And you think about guys like Quinshawn Judkins and Kejuan Lacey, they always had a dude back there giving the offense balance. Running the ball successfully is something that I expect we're going to see in Baton Rouge this season. A lot of opportunities for the running backs this year.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Running inside, it's Russell. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Jackson going to throw it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. And they got him. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you. And you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. You saw that right there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, LSU!
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. Right back to the well. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Russell. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Unleashes one. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Harris. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, it's a whole new era for Arkansas now. Ryan Silverfield comes in as the head coach. Talon Green, who had been a big playmaker at quarterback for the last couple of years, he's now gone as well. So I think this is an offense, David, that's going to be trying to find its identity early, and obviously the quarterback spot's going to be critical.
It's going to be critical, and here's the thing that you know about Silverfield. When he was at Memphis, like, they played fast. They had great offenses. How can they bring that now to Arkansas? In the SEC, against great defenses, he brings his OC with him over from Memphis. The offense is going to be a fun watch, and
he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Handoff, Caden Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Tigers in the hurry-up. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a Golden Boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they've played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously close proximity, bragging rights on the line.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release by the QB. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Back to throw, it's Levitt. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it with Caden Durham. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Delayed handoff. It's Durham. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Under fire, and it's a sack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. LSU right back to the line. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
Makes the grab in their space. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And they're able to get him on the ground. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Finds his big tight end. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Razorbacks take their first time out. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Jackson will throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Looking to throw on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. 7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. He'll pull it down and run. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. That's caught. It's Durham. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more snap coming before halftime. Here's a give to Durham. Still running at the 35. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Utah taking on the number 12 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Utes trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. And now over to your game in Fayetteville. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage.
And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket had
maybe some room here. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Makes the grab. It's Durham. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Tempo and overdrive.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Could not make his way to the corner. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. Going to the run, it's Berry. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Working that wide receiver screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Working that left side now. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. On the move from inside his 5. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Jackson gonna throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Smith. Can't get him to the ground. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Catches it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Green. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period of the 2nd half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating.
And he's got room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Razorbacks are threatening in the red zone. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I love that play call defensively because it's 3rd and long. You know that the offense is going to throw it. So why not dial up an exotic? Why not bring a blitz and help your pass rush get home to the QB?
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going with the counter play here. And the defense drags him down. LSU quick to the line. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Right down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. On his way back from the 20. And the returner will be brought down. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The run inside. It's Smith. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well give it to him again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. And that one's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man, it's Thomas. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Finding some room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Looking for room at the 30. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Tigers want to move quickly. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Berry. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Pressure coming. Complete to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Here's the pressure. Working the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. LSU right back to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. It's Berry. And he'll be brought down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They're working that left side. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Oh, they're after him. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Pulls it in, it's Hawkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Caught on the left side by Wilson. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. In the red area, it's Berry. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Levin. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right on the money. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Clapp. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Throws toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.